So guys, Keith Trade. Today is November 26th, and a very simple day. I went 2 for 2 personally, but 1 for 1 on live, and I'm going to go over how I trade the news release, the news candle, etc. Right, coming into the day, we pretty choppy, right? Not much clear action, and if we actually go to the 5 or the 15, right, I didn't really have much structure coming into that news. But what I do know is this. When we get a 7 a.m. or 10 a.m. news candle that's very aggressive, I'm looking for a sweep of liquidity. I'm looking for manipulation. So the high and low of the 7 a.m. / 10 a.m. news candle here, we end up sweeping out lower. Here's what I know, or what I've seen, is that if we come to a news candle low and we do not displace through with sellers aggressively and look to see lower prices, if we just sweep and reverse, 90% of the time we come back to hunt that news high, right? So it's either going to be a sweep of the low to run higher or a sweep of the high to run lower. That is 90% of the time what you're going to see from news, and that's how I also trade FOMC, CPI, or other big news days. So understanding that the news low, sell side, has been swept, and we've shifted structure with buying. 9 times out of 10, I would enter on this 2-minute inverse, but I stayed a bit more disciplined. We end up drawing back into this 1-minute fair value gap, which is a good point of entry, but I stayed patient. We had 2 bearishes here. Once we got the inverse, I grabbed my longs, put stops here at the 45, and I was looking to play this trade tight. Why was I going to play this trade tighter than usual? 9 times out of 10, I go break even at this high, scale some here, and then leave runners to the high on the day / buy side. But because we understood action is slow, right? Very slow, very choppy, not very clear direction, nor do we see any efficient delivery. So I played this trade tight. I ended up scaling and going break even for about a 14, 15 point gain. Went break even, and I got fully out here for about 20 plus 20 to 30 points here at the news high. Again, proof of fills are on IG, swept the news low, found the reversal, points of entry, target. Very simple. And then my trade I took before. Again, I do not take trades before news on live. I don't want to show that to members, right? If I see my model and I'm confident in the trade, I will take it before news, but I end up hopping on live after news. But I took a personal trade before news here. We ended up sweeping out this 6:30 a.m. low on ES. NQ did not. So we have a small SMT here. We drew back into a 5-minute fair value gap, found buying. Now I'm looking for a bearish inverse or a bullish fair value gap to get my point of entry. Ended up grabbing my long at this bullish fair value gap, just placing stops here. And I just played a quick scalp, got fully out at the high for 22 points. About a 9-point risk to make 22 points. So a pretty simple day there, guys. Just 2 trades. Again, FOMC was later. Pretty bad action in the market. Nothing really clean. So overall, I think we did well. Stayed patient till news. Played the news candle. Got a very great quality setup there. And that's going to be it for November 26th. And we are 4 for 4 this week. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link in the bio, free or paid. We'd be happy to have you. But until next time, guys, peace out.